I really like the chapter on life insurance, because life insurance, even more so than annuities, just really is getting a black eye these days with the proliferation of the internet and all of these talking heads that are likewise dispensing one size fits all financial planning advice. It's very, very easy to paint cash value life insurance in sort of an evil light. And so I talk about three math-based strategies that will, based on lots and lots of studies, extend the life of our clients and prospects' retirement if they utilize it. And the one that I really, really love is this whole idea of the volatility buffer. And basically, the volatility buffer is a strategy that's been vindicated by a recent Ernst and Young study that came out a couple of months ago. And basically, the gist of it is this: if you can save 3 to 5 years worth of living expenses in your cash value life insurance policy by day one of retirement, and then in the year following a down year in the stock market, you can pay for your living expenses out of your cash value life insurance. What that does is it gives your stock market portfolio a chance to recover before you take further distributions. And that act alone will increase your sustainable withdrawal rate on your stock market portfolio from 4 to 8% with a 95% success rate. And so the vast irony in all of this, Lori, is that the only way to really get 8% withdrawal rates on your stock market portfolio is to utilize a product that, Dave Ramsey, which is life insurance, that Dave Ramsey categorically rejects and that he demonizes and vilifies at every turn. And so that's one of the big takeaways from the life insurance chapter. And then the last two chapters, I think, are really the bow, sort of the bow on the whole book. In chapter 5, what I do is I say, okay, now none of these gurus, they don't all agree on everything, but let's take the things that let's take the worst parts of what they say. Dave Ramsey says you can never do a Roth conversion. Let's take that. Ken Fisher says you can never do an annuity. Susie Orman says that you have to adhere to the 4% rule and you can't use cash value life insurance. So I say, if we are deprived of all of these different financial tools from the financial toolbox, how are things going to turn out for somebody who's just in that accumulation mode? How much will they be able to spend? How much will they be able to accumulate? And I run the numbers and I say, okay, now how much better off could they be were they to avail themselves of every tool in the financial toolbox? And then I juxtapose the results, and the results are breathtaking. It's night and day. It's not even close. People are much better off when they avail themselves of the full financial toolbox. And then I do the exact same thing in chapter 6, but this is with somebody who is spending down their assets in retirement. What if they could avail themselves of annuities and Roth conversions and cash value life insurance? How much better off could they be? And it's just vindicated by that same Ernst and Young study, which says that people who utilize cash value life insurance and guaranteed lifetime income in the form of annuities as a complement to their stock market portfolios have higher levels of income, higher likelihood their money lasts through life expectancy, and they actually pass more money on to the next generation. And so it's a trifecta there. I mean, I don't know. So really, the math in those last two chapters really speaks for itself, and you can't read this book and walk away from it not thinking that I would be crazy not to implement and to incorporate cash value life insurance and annuities into my retirement strategy.
So it sounds to me like those are your practical step chapters. Is that right? Because I know that's one
Yep.
of the things that I really enjoyed in your previous book, the tax-free investing,
Tax-free income for life,
or
right?
tax-free retirement. But I love it that you're looking at it from both angles. So you've got the accumulation side and you've got the spend down side.
Yeah, and what people are really going to conclude, and I really try to do this at the end of the book, is that because everybody needs, I mean, if I were to provide the ultimate personalized, tailored, customized strategy within this book, it would sort of be self-defeating because I'm basically railing on these gurus who speak in pithy aphorisms and one size fits all type of things. And I say, you need a customized, tailored strategy. And so a book in and of itself can't really provide that. But what they're going to do at the end of having read this book is they're going to turn to the person that gave it to them and says, are you the person that I can turn to get that customized, tailored, personalized strategy to help me wring the most efficiency out of my retirement savings? And so really the purpose of this book is to really set the table for that type of conversation so that you, the financial advisor, can then step in and provide the type of customized advice that the gurus are routinely falling short of. And
That's
there is some
wonderful.
step by step in those last two chapters, but at the end of the day, it's going to be up to you when you give this to your client to provide that customized strategy.
That's really wonderful because we are talking about sophisticated concepts and with clients from different walks of life, and it sounds to me like the book offers the education for that client so that we can then work more on the strategy as opposed to doing the education ourselves.
Yeah, I mean the book is we're simply trying to create a wedge between these people and whatever affinity they have for financial gurus, right? So we're trying to get our foot in the door, create a wedge between, what they've always believed about financial gurus and the reality so that we can step into the void there and provide the strategy that they're currently missing.
Folks, my upcoming book, The Guru Gap, How America's Financial Gurus Are Leading You Astray and How to Get Back on Track, is now available for pre-order on Amazon. Take the opportunity to order your copy today. By the way, in the next 10 years, I'm looking to put 1 million Americans on the road to the 0% tax bracket. If you would like some help implementing a balanced, comprehensive approach to tax-free retirement that shields you from the impact of higher taxes down the road, head on over to davidmcknight.com and click on the Connect with an Advisor button. I'm happy to refer you to an advisor in the Power Zero network that's been trained, vetted, and qualified personally by me. If you're a financial professional and want to learn how to become a certified Power Zero advisor, head over to powerzero.com and opt into my free video series. And if you have any comments or questions, feel free to drop them into the comment section below. I'll respond to every single one of them personally. And don't forget to click like, subscribe, and the bell so you never miss a video. This is David McKnight. I look forward to seeing you on the next video.